This is the Heatwave Show, scorching the airwaves from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Alright, so it's the Heatwave Show.
Yeah.
And it's about that time, yeah?
Alright. And I tell you something fire away, them have a saying in Jamaica say, never you say never.
True that.
Because when I was growing up and in my... But, for some reason I'm looking at some stats right here concerning the individual we're about to introduce onto center stage, and I'm seeing a little bit of age difference here with myself and such individual. Saying. So at what time was I listening to the music? At what time was I enjoying the songs that were coming from this artist? Mm-hmm. And I could remember, going to the various stage shows and going amongst the different artists and trying to fit in myself as part of the fraternity. You know what I'm saying? When is that day gonna come when I can comfortably say yes? Because you see, whether you are a DJ or a singer, a MC, and you're affiliated with dancehall
or music overall,
then you have to consider yourself as colleague.
Yeah, man.
And,
entertainment.
And it is such a wonderful, and I'm happy, unlike a lot of people who didn't get the opportunity to go on Ian Boyne's profile. I'm going to use this as my profile because folks, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to our students and of course to SunCity TV, Mr. Wayne Mitchell. And if you've been following dancehall or following entertainment, then you'll know that he's popularly known as Wayne Marshall. Now, we have the 100-man station. We didn't need any police to come here today, so we brought a marshal because he was in town. So without any further delay or ado, good afternoon, Wayne.
Good afternoon. Respect.
You hear that? From the knowledge we have fly.
Hey! You know, say ears. From before pretty, before fly, before bossy.
Wayne, thank you so much for being here. And I know you have a lot of things to do, a lot of places to go, but it's a pleasure to have you here at SunCity Radio. Before we get into anything at all musically, tell our listeners a little bit about Wayne Marshall.
Yeah, well, Wayne Marshall is a youth who started musical journey. I'd say from in the 90s. Officially get my break in I'd say 2000. People start know the name and thing. I would kind of break out. You know what I mean? In the following years, 2001, 2002. You don't know. You have to big up Bounty Killer, King Jammies, Sharon Burke, of course, play important roles in my career over the years. You know what I mean? Big up Vibes Cartel, Agent Sasko, all these youths who come up with, Mavada. When me know Mavada, you know what I mean, one shoes and one pants, likewise Cartel, likewise Busy Signal, you know what I mean? So we see the evolution of so many great giants, we have to just give thanks for the journey. And being here still. Is
it a situation where most of our dancehall entertainers today had to go through some kind of rough times to actually be where they are today? Because you mentioned the fact that a lot of you grew up on one pants or one shoe situation. Yeah. Is it do you think it was a trend or is something that is just natural for?
It's natural. The music born out of the street, the music born out of the ghetto. So, mind you, I never really directly come out of ghetto still, but what I did was I got through my apprenticeship underneath King Jammy. So I was at Waterhouse. So that's where I spent from about 1991. I started going to Waterhouse when I was just 11. And that is where I was introduced to even Bounty Killer when time him just about to break. King Jammy's son, I remember Trev, like yesterday, come home and say, yo, Marshy, my father find the baddest artist. I'm gonna say, yeah. So when name like them time that Bounty Hunter, the original name,
name.
And I say, what? you have to go bring home some music and make a hear. See from him bring home the first tape.
Yeah,
Them time they're cassette days.
Cassette,
Yeah.
yeah,
See from
man.
him bring home the first tape. With that there we say, boy, that artist I got change the game. And it's almost like we predict it.
Yeah.
And we just see it happen
See it
month
happen.
after month. Killer
Yeah.
does a bust and I break and I get bigger and stronger and more powerful. Eventually him branch out from Jammies.
Yeah.
But me still dead. I don't know. Him would have know we based
Right.
on just being around the
around
studio
the
you know, as
studio.
young youths.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? So the thing just come full circle when we link up in the further future.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So, you know, it's,
Wow.
yeah man, it's a journey, but a Waterhouse bust me.
Right.
That was where me started my
from,
thing,
yes.
Just being at King Jam is watching all these great artists come through, writing good big songs, recording in front of me. Me I say, hold on there. Another big song with the pan radio, Mrs. Sanchez voice.
A voice the other day.
3 weeks ago. So them thing that was just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, a joy. And
Yeah, a joy.
And lessons too.
And lessons,
Yeah, man.
big time.
Yeah,
Cause you
man.
see the
Yeah, man.
process, you see what them
Yeah,
go
man.
through, you see how the song come about. And sometimes you're lucky enough you can throw in all a one word to them.
True.
time
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
You know?
All right. Tell us a little bit about your schooling. Where did you receive your education?
Started out Camp Road Basic School, then Woolmer's Prep, then Woolmer's Boys, and I hit that somewhere. Woolmer and
But
by blood, Agi Kwadagis.
are you Jamaican though?
Of course.
By birth?
What me look like?
Because I'm seeing some information here, so I have to ask.
Yeah,
you
no man. Me
Straight Jamaica.
Right, sure.
You were born here in Jamaica.
Born here in Jamaica. Any information other than that, you see it wrong.
False.
Well, it's a good thing I
False
didn't.
info, you know.
It's a good thing I didn't follow the papers. All right. But when it is obvious that music choose you, because it coming out of Wolmer's, I would want to think that you were looking into a different direction, leaving high school, and music just walk right into your path. Is it that the music chose you, or you chose the music?
Well, I would have to say a little bit about because from when I was a young youth, I realized that the time I feel the music is not everybody in my circle feel the music that way there. Because as a young youth, you have affinity feel, but you wonder if everybody feel it or hear it that way, you know.
Right.
Eventually realize that no, not everybody feel it that way. They have the ability to write it or create it or vibe it, you know, in other way there. So from early, I used to write songs, and my friend them used to say, yo boy, you're bad, you know, kid. You see me? Ricardo Gardner and them youth there are early inspiration, early motivators for me in my career. Them I say, yo, you take your boss in a real life, you know.
Yeah.
And I say, for real, baby. And him I say, you mean? See, so if it, like from I was at Woolmer's, me have aspirations. As I say, me they spend the 10 years in a Jammies. That was right through my whole Woolmer's life. So me did basically say me did want to be a part of reggae and dancehall music from a tender age.
Because 11 going onwards, it's basically
high school.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
man.
right.
Yeah, man.
You came to the music with a distinct sound that would have captivated the hearts of the listeners and the dancehall lovers.
Yeah, man.
And the name, because transitioning into music and want to become a reggae artist or a dancehall artist, you have to have a name that people can work with. And you came with something different. You understand me? And I have to say different, because how on earth would somebody come up to say that they are a marshal in a dancehall
world? Yeah.
Says Woolmer's
two of them just don't would mesh.
Same Woolmer's days, and then I want to tell you how it come is like me used to organize the class concert them beat desk, and what it is, me used to DJ like Bunty, and next man DJ like Capeton, and next man DJ like Beanie. But you see, my advantage was any lyrics where Killer did that chat,
them
fresh.
Yeah, man, fresh.
Before it even released.
So you do it.
I'm going to Killer live at Woolmer's. So the man them used to say, boy, Marshall, you're a DJ, you're everything. You Marshall the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I said, just put the way into the Marshall to the way.
You had to conquer the music because of your name, Marshall. Because if you relate this to a cowboy show, when the marshal steps into town, you know,
Yeah, man.
everything scatter, you know.
Yes, man.
All who say them are the bad man start down their shutter, you know. So you were dominant from then with that name Marshall.
Yeah.
And Marshall in town. Because
Yeah.
I vividly remember in the songs now.
Yeah, no,
as
that
you
video
are
was a game changer for me. The Marshall in Town video go over Port Royal and lock it down for 2 days, and trust me, that video there.
because you know
Yeah,
Port
man.
Royal have that like a western something
yeah,
about
man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. With all of that.
Yeah,
Swing
man,
door and them something.
That's cool,
yeah.
man. You know, remember when the scene with the two marshal them and one marshal say, "How are you?" And
Yeah,
run
man.
boy, you know. And I say, "Hey, boy, run where?" And marshal come to deal with things, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The video was epic for real.
Yeah, it resonate to
A true man.
yeah, but since you've been in the game, Wayne, you have collaborated with a lot of artists. You have done some extensive work within your colleagues and stuff like that. Remind me of some of the artists that you have worked with.
Oh gosh, man. From Movado. You remember messing with my heart? Remember that collab there?
Yeah.
Remember that remix that she
Hey, that-
no love for
Yo,
nobody.
that come
Marshall
change the
wanna
game.
feel-
Yes, you know the thing.
Fire away, listen, man. That song I met enough some girl get rough up to, you know.
True.
Some man never bother tell them, say, yeah, mess with them, just play the song and say, hey, listen to that song, you know. And try pull up your socks, you
Beat
know.
them.
Yeah,
Beat
man. But the dancehall get a lot of fight sometimes. But if people take time out to, you know, listen carefully to some of the lyrics that are put to pen, put to paper in these songs, Wayne, they are like real life stories.
Yeah, real life story,
Because
it's true.
you know, there's so many people in this world going through these kind of stuff. Even today it's more evident, and it was like that before now, but now that social media is more prevalent in Jamaica, you can see these things more in your face right now.
Yeah.
Where did the inspiration came from for all these songs? That
Well, this song in particular was just, you don't know.
Wait, nobody tell me no sad stories or somebody broke your heart. Everyone hear that.
Well, I mean, just, you know, life. Sometimes you have good relationships, sometimes you have bad. So you can reflect on some of the bad ones and just write a story, and then you create things off of, as you say, stories that you see being told every day. You know what I mean? You see the domestic disputes, them. You see the thing daily. You know what I mean? Whether it's be friend, cousin, relative, auntie, whatever. So
True.
it's just, again, just a reflection of society as me see it. You know, that's how I like to write. I like to write things where either me can there and a reason about it same way, like in the lyrics
It's
of the
real.
song.
It's real.
Yeah, that's real.
Reality
real
thing.
life.
Yeah,
real
man.
life. Yeah,
All
man.
right, so that was one of the many collaboration. Any more that can come to mind? Right?
Well, you have remember from even we not take no talk that original
yeah,
alliance days. You
Yeah,
know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah.
With me, Bounty, Bling Dog, Busy dep on that too.
Yeah, man.
Right? Movada dep on
Yeah,
that
man.
too. You have Go Hard and Done.
So many collabs you can't really mention.
It's so many.
So many.
remember the original Why with me and Tammy.
Oh yes.
You know what I mean? From
Yes.
them days, me and Sean Paul,
And then you have so much with Cartel too.
Cartel,
Yeah.
you know, me and him
So-
have
so-
a
Yeah, man.
portion.
So
portion.
it
Yeah,
seems
man.
as if
Portion.
that collaboration with you and Tommy, something was always in the pipeline. Something was coming
Oh,
through the pipeline from long time.
Oh, man, I tell
It's
you.
only just manifesting in true spirit and time.
I tell you.
When Vibes Cartel,
Mhm.
Adidja Palmer, you must have been close to him before he was incarcerated. How do you see Vibes Cartel? What are your thoughts about Vibes Cartel? And are there any sentiments towards the entertainer now that he's incarcerated?
Well, I mean, from before, we always knew. From I met him the first time, I just said, "Boy, this youth are special. That youth are different." You know what I mean? I always knew that his movie would be epic, Hollywood story. You know what I mean? Where it play out now, you don't know. Me never knew it would have been so epic.
So
but,
epic.
but trust me, we always knew he would be a legend. He was always a young legend in the making, and you know what I mean. We always did endorse him as that too. So it was just a matter of just grooming and honing the talent. What would it say? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so at them time, them at DJ lyrics, him just a spit like a M16. So the melody never so swingy.
True.
So we did have to say, yo, no DJ,
slow it down, go so. Yeah.
So me I say, alright, watch this, me I sing some hook. Alright, he must say, yo, you don't do that man shit. I'm say, you mean? Me I sing some bad hook and we have to run the place, so you gotta catch it, cause your head not tough, me know you're bad like that. And by 2 twos, the man have it locked. Yeah. Right now, I did not need a singer.
True that.
Told the man bad with melody and bad with groove, man. And bad with, you know?
Yeah, man.
So
the whole swing.
Yeah, man. No, man. He's a genius, man. Genius. Genius.
Do you think that it was a tremendous blow to the dancehall fraternity with him being incarcerated?
Anybody who not admit that a liar, you know? Yeah. Huge blow. Big blow. You know what I mean? There's no way a talent like that should be incarcerated and not be able to flourish and manifest in the real way out a road and you know what I mean, do the real work where God sent him for the car. I couldn't be nothing else. In talent and 19 him talent is out of this world. You know what I mean? The word play, his ability to build a song out of nothing, just anytime. That man they will build out 5 number 1 songs within a space of 3 hours. It does come easy to him. So you know, as me said, we did always know there was no stopping him. You know what I mean? All right,
it would have been that Rodney Price, aka Bounty Killer, would have introduced both you and Vybz Kartel to the dancehall world. What are your thoughts about Rodney? A lot of people might say arrogant side of him, ignorant side of him, but how easy it is to relate with Rodney Price?
I mean, him just always have a different kind of relationship, you know. He's a man who never do me a thing when me could have said, boy, John O'Star, yo, Ray, me I go hold it in a car, killer them. This me, you know, that never happened yet. So I don't know if I just lucky or what, but I'm a general. Last night, me and him a party till 5 o'clock in the morning, me and him and Junior Gang, and it's like bridging, joke, laugh, Ray. It's crazy, brother. I'm a G, and it never changed over the years. The relationship never gets shaky. You know what I mean? Obviously, Killer have him ways where, as you say, is a man where boasting within himself and him hype within himself, but at the end of the day, is a man with fear and is a man where intelligent. And when you discuss an issue with him, you gotta realize, say, okay, him not cut from regular cloth. Him different in perspective on life, in perspective on certain issues, you know, just like a cartel too. Him going, him different, you know what I mean?
All right, we hold that for us, please. Folks, we're going to go to Information 104 right here on SunCity 104.9 FM. We're speaking with Wayne Marshall. And, of course, coming on the flip side, we will go more into his new songs and the releases and all of that.
SunCity TV, televising the revolution.